Brightest blessings, everyone. Um, I did a video. I'm doing this video on something that happened in New Mexico, and I'm not quite sure I really understand people nowadays, and it makes me sad, and it makes me angry. It just, in general, pisses me off. I heard about this through Tommy from the Bronx, and I went through the link and I read about it. And I will also be reading right off the computer, so do bear with me if I'm not constantly looking. Apparently, there was a 23-year-old mom in New Mexico that killed her own son. I'll show you pictures. As you can tell, the first picture was that of the 23-year-old mother and her young son. Her son was only, what, 4 years old? 3-year-old. Now, she was homeless. Now, I'm going to get on my rant and rave, and I'm probably going to yell. Sorry, but this is the way I'm feeling. I'm getting really, really fucking pissed. You see, she was kicked out of her mom's house and a friend's house. I guess she went to stay with the mom and also a friend. And she was kicked out of both of their houses for the same reason. Because she was not paying attention to her child. She refused to pay attention to him, and she refused to show him any sort of affection. And I understand that that's wrong, and that you need to pay attention to your child and show affection to your child. You know, don't kick the child out on the street because the mother doesn't know how to be a mother, or the mother is an asshole. You kick that mother out. You kick that mother out, and you call Child Protective Services or start legal action to take over custody for yourself. And make sure that she does not keep custody. And it sounds like it would be rather easy to do, because the mother was homeless and obviously didn't give a flying crap about the child. Okay? Turns out the mother... Now, this is really disgusting. Not only did she kill her own child, she went to a public park and suffocated him to death. Not bad enough? Not bad enough. If that was not bad enough, she has second thoughts and tries to revive the child. And once she actually does revive the child, oh, thank goodness, I made a mistake, and I was able to revive the child. He's still alive. That's a miracle. She decided that she had a change of heart again and continued to suffocate him yet again, this time killing him. What the fuck is wrong with people? Seriously, if I could shake the fucking camera and say, what the fuck is wrong with you? Wake up! Society! I would. I don't even claim to understand. I really don't. And I really don't think I want to. What the fuck is wrong with you people? Okay? You know, I didn't say much when we had a death of people here on YouTube, 2 well-known YouTube users. You know, obviously, this woman wasn't all right. No, she was not. Quite obviously. Obviously, she was a little sick in the head. I am so sick and fucking tired of people who have these mental problems and refuse to do shit about it. I am so sick and tired of these friends and families that seem so concerned. The mother was so concerned that she wasn't paying attention to her child and didn't seem to care. Yet she kicked both of them to the curb. Not just her daughter, but her grandson as well. And the same with the friend. Some friend. Okay? I'm sorry. If she was manic depressive or whatever in the hell, or had some sort of imbalance, or whatever, she needs to have taken her ass to the doctor and gotten some sort of prescription. If she doesn't have any job or any home, she can go to the state's, whatever it is. In California, it's Medi-Cal. In Arizona, it's Access. Every state has their own form of state insurance. Yes, it sucks, but it will cover what you need. And it is exactly what she had. All she had to do was go to the county emergency room. They would have diagnosed her. They would have put her on the county thing, and she would have gotten her meds and her doctor visits for free or little cost. Okay? These people who are not homeless and who are not poor and who have medical insurance, who are manic depressive or imbalanced in some way, that are or should be on medications. They take their medications for a little bit. Yes, it does take a little bit to get the right balance, but once you get the right balance, that's what you're looking for. And then what do? They stop fucking taking the medicine. Why? Because they feel better. Because they feel good. Well, no shit, Sherlock. Why do you feel better? It's the medication, dumbass. Stop not taking the medication, because you are responsible and you need to take responsibility for the stuff that you do because you're fucking manic. This woman not only killed her child, her own 3-year-old son, but she did it twice. And then what'd she do? She buried him in the fucking sandbox for another mother and child to find. That child has got to be scarred for life to find a child's body in the sandbox like that. And why did she do this? Why did she do this? Because she did not want her son to go through life feeling unwanted, feeling not wanted by anybody, just as she did. What kind of bullshit is that? She can't speak or control anybody else, but that was her son. She should have loved him and wanted him just by herself, and then he wouldn't have been unloved and he wouldn't have been unwanted. You know, if you don't feel that you can handle your child or you can handle raising a child, then don't get pregnant. There is birth control. There is many forms of birth control, both drug and condoms and all that stuff. Of course, if you can't afford that, there's always the word no. Yes, you can say no to sex. Goddess forbid. Or if you should happen to get pregnant, you can have the child and give it up. Hell, if the child had been aborted, it would have been a better death than being suffocated to death. Twice. I just don't know. And I'm sure I'm going to piss a lot of people off saying this stuff, but I'm sorry. You know you have mental issues that need to be taken care of medically, and you do not get the prescriptions that you need or use the prescriptions that you have because you feel better. Well, no shit. Of course you feel better. The medication's working, dumbass. Blessed be.